So obviously it is important for students or families to reach out and work with the school district itself to see what can be done to create inclusive policies, to create safe, supportive practices so that students feel respected. If that doesn't work, there are other options that students or families can take. My office, for example, will take a complaint from any student or his or her parent or guardian regarding possible discrimination, and if things aren't working out and you feel that there is discrimination against you or your child based on sex or another federal civil rights category, you can file a complaint as simple as going online at www.ed.gov and look up the Office for Civil Rights, and there are pages there that will show you how to file a civil rights complaint. And we are duty-bound as the federal government to act on those complaints, and many of them do, in fact, become full-blown investigations. I think it's important for schools to first understand and try to work with those individual staff. Things that could be helpful could be having group training sessions or professional development sessions where staff feel open to share their discomfort, and for other staff to have a dialogue in a safe environment so that that discomfort can be aired and also addressed within a supportive staff environment. So that's one thing that could take place. There's also a number of resources out there that where outside organizations such as Gender Spectrum or other civil rights organizations can come in and have a dialogue with the school staff and explain to them not only why it's in the interest of the staff to treat students respectfully, but also how in many cases it's not only a legal requirement, but also something that is really vital to ensuring that the students are healthy, that they don't suffer from either violence on campuses or harm themselves because they're not being respected. So the training and the dialogue with staff can take place both internally within the school environment, and you can also get help from outside organizations. The Department of Education and our Office of Civil Rights also can come out in many cases to school districts and give technical assistance on what school districts' obligations are, and also what some of the best practices may be to ensure that the law is being complied with, but that also that students are being treated safely. I think it's terrific when those involved in school settings reach out to their local communities, to nonprofit organizations nearby, or to other local resources to get help when they're trying to address things like respect and fighting against discrimination in schools. But I think it's also important to know that while we are in Washington, D.C. and we're a couple steps removed from schools, the federal government and the Department of Education, the Office for Civil Rights, we are also here to be a resource for advocates and for students and parents around the country.